Welcome back to the Procrast Podcast. Of course, it's your boy PBK. To my left, you got your man Zilla.
What's good,
Got a
y'all?
real special segment for y'all today. Of course, you can always catch this segment on, Apple Podcasts, all your streaming sources. We are here today. Just me and my boy.
We alone.
Everybody else, life. Everybody else working. Everybody got bills to pay. Everybody got expenses and shit. But man, it's always good.
Some people won't wash cars, but
detail and shit, scrubbing bumpers. It's good, dude. It's good, dude. Rusties. But man, look, here we are. It's been a real good one. So far, so good since the last episode,
Facts.
But today, I don't come to you as PBK. I come to you as let's see,
I come up with an alias.
I'm Kaja the therapist today. Yeah,
Kaja the therapist.
Kaja the therapist today. So here we are. You remember the last conversation we had, Zella, bro?
Nah, dog. I think you didn't remind me.
All right, so look, Brody was having a real tough one.
Yeah.
So what Captain likes to do is shoulder all the weight of the world on his shoulders. So I'm saying the Captain America of this thing,
Captain Africa, come on.
So he came to us one day in our little group message, and he was just like, man, I'm stressed, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, man. I'm just handling so much at one time, and I'm trying to get everything done at once,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, like, relax, So I threw this analogy at him. Some of y'all go laugh, but some of y'all, like, once you really settle down, you really go think, like, man, this shit, like, all right, you got a point.
Facts.
Bro, life is like a shit. You could be constipated. You could either be constipated, watery, diarrhea. It could be a real good solid shit, And let me break it down for you. Feel what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be constipated. Like, you constantly just forcing it. You're straining yourself. Like, straining. Eventually, yeah, you might get all of it out. If you get all of it out,
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, in a nutshell, who wants to strain? Who wants to put all that extra effort into just try to, get shit done? Like, all that stress that goes into that, like, when you put it into life, like, the perspective of life, it's just crazy. Like, life at times can be very hard. It can be very challenging. It could be very demanding, as you get older. First, you think being a kid is probably like the greatest blessing ever. You get nap time. Only thing you got to worry about is recess.
Facts.
And making sure your grades together. If you're the type of person that even care about your grades like that,
Mm-hmm.
But as you get older, responsibility grows, Like, I remember at one point in time what you had to worry about in school was your grades. You got to worry about making sure your uniform is clean because your mama not doing the shit no more.
Facts.
You got to make sure you got to get up in the morning. You got to make sure you kind of be at least decent for school. Got to cut and shit like that. So hair did, nails did, whatever, shit. As you get older, then adulthood hit. You got bills.
Bastards.
You gotta go to work. You gotta do what you don't want to deal with. It's a lot, man. It's a whole lot. You go from just around about your grades around about all the other shit that life presents to us. And that shit can be very, very stressful. And I think in the midst of that, we always lose this concept of taking one thing at a time. You can't fight two battles at once. You can't fight two battles on two fronts. That shit is just impossible, and it's just going to end up putting you in the zone of, like, collapse. Like, you've been outflanked by your problems, because now you got problems coming from all angles. So to take that step back and really be like, no matter how much you got going on, probably knock 1 to 2 things, maybe 3 things out the way a day if you can. Say the rest of that shit for tomorrow and the day after, Do what you can. I know we got a lot of super women and super men out there who just got an S on their chest, but I guarantee you, once you get home and once you get off, you're drained, you're tired, you're depressed, you're sad, you're irritated with the world. And it's just like, you don't want to live your life that way. You become old and decrepit that way, man. And, work yourself into an early grave like that, all that stress and strain on your heart. But, now we get into that good shit perspective. When you do take things one thing at a time and you do make time to just take a, like, nice little breather, you do some pushing you do some pushing afterwards.
Facts.
So it's just like, you get a good pushing, cool, catch your breath, relax. Scroll on TikTok, scroll on Twitter, read the paper. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you do, whichever your thing is, listen to your favorite procrastinators on it when you're on this, when you're on that portion of pony.
Facts.
So it's just like, sit back, relax, man, and just one thing at a time, bro. Like put forth the effort, do what you got to do, but don't do the straining thing, don't do the stressing thing, don't do the whole. If I don't get it done, it's the end of the world. Then don't put that type of pressure on yourself, man, at all. You know, so I'm really glad I got that point across to my bearded brother to my left.
Facts, man.
You know, it's like he, you know, ever since then I've been saying like, you know, you've been real, you've been better. You just been still doing this thing, but doing it at his own pace and not the pace of the world. Like his world is forcing him to go.
Oh nah, man. I'm definitely one thing I could definitely say I learned as far as from like the entire time period that happened. Is just more so had to remind myself like at the end of the day you always in control type shit. And understanding that again at the end of the day you're not gonna please everybody. Like that's an impossible task. And if you're looking to do that throughout your life, then you're just gonna be one stressed motherfucker.
Yeah.
And that's just how it's gonna be because you again that also I also learned to have to be an individual that wears many hats and understanding timing better. More so is like, okay, there's a time for me to do this, there's a time for me to do that. I don't always got to be on, okay, when I wake up, I got to get this done. I need to get that done. I need to get that done. No, I got to set that deadline. I got to do this. It just, everything, what? Well, I thought you was giving me a sign.
I'm listening.
But, yeah, dog, it was just, it was definitely a relief. And that allowed me just like, again, outside of these cameras, again, I'm a completely different person. Like, what y'all get is probably like, I'll say like, what, 5?
Man, go ahead, dog.
5%. 5%.
No, sir.
5, 10. When I'm around y'all, I'm calm and I can actually be myself and whatnot. So, yeah, again, it's just, you definitely need to take that time off. You definitely need to find out what you want to prioritize in life. Again, don't go off of somebody else's model. Use it for inspiration on what you could possibly do.
Right.
But don't try to follow it because you're just going to lead you down the path of unhappiness. And like you said, old grumpy motherfuckers.
Decrepit motherfuckers.
Yeah, the grandpa from Up. The grandpa from Up type shit. Yeah, dog, y'all got to take your time, slow down. Drink your alkaline water and just relax.
I feel like, in a nutshell, you know, two things you said very important. However many hats you wear, and I'm an individual like you who has a lot of hats to wear in this life. Like every day, Monday through Friday, my day started probably like 5 a.m. I'm probably done with everything probably about 4 p.m. if I don't go work out. If I do go work out, 6. So it just be in that, I be in that mindset of, dang, bro, you got it going on. Okay, now you got to do this. Now you got to be a student. Now you got to be a brother. Now you got to be man of the house. You got to look out for yourself. And like, it's crazy, man. It's a headache.
I don't mean to cut you off, but do you also have the fear of like losing momentum too?
Momentum?
Yeah, like you just feel as if I'm on a good roll. And I don't want to stop because if I do, it's going to be a minute till I get back to that type of shit.
One thing I've learned is you control momentum.
Okay.
Slow it down, pick it up. Slow it down. You got to know when to hit the gas. You got to know when to hit the brakes.
Okay.
See, like being so young, we always
press the gas.
We always press the gas, and we always preach to press the gas. You know what I'm saying? When we take it slow, all the people be like, you taking it slow.
Slow up. You going too slow.
You going too slow. What you going slow for? You 21 years old. I'm the one should be taking it slow. I'm 60 this, that, and the third, 3 times your age, and blah, blah, blah. That be that bullshit. But don't go at your own pace. Don't let no situation hype you up and get that adrenaline pumping in your veins to be like, you can't slow down. Then when you really hit that brick wall, you hit that shit harder than what you was meant to hit it. You know? So it's just like, it's okay to pump the brakes.
Slow down.
Slow down.
Slow your stupid ass down.
And just take it slow. When you take it slow, it allows you a lot more time to think. Because the quicker the situation, the less time you have to think, and the more you have to think on the fly. And you have to adjust as things are changing. Going so fast, things change rapidly. So it's like this rapid adjustment. You're going to be able to just, oof.
Oh, Lord.
You're going to be able to adjust to everything. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, man.
So it's just like, man, that's just what it is, dude. So, I mean, bro, in a nutshell, that's, hey, do I fear losing momentum? No. I used to. Mm-hmm. Just a year ago, I was like,
can't stop.
Like, your chance, can't stop, won't stop. If You know what I'm saying? But eventually, life set my ass down for a minute. You know, I was like, look, this was gonna be. Pick it up, slow it down. Pick it up, slow it down. And you just gotta handle shit as they come. And that's how I see it. Another thing you said, very important, bro. Don't go judging where you at in your book of life, and where you at in this chapters to somebody else's. That's very important. And in this day and age, social media puts out these images. You see all these celebrities, got the Bentleys, got the Lamborghinis, the big houses, the nice shiny watches, the nice chains, the nice females, the handsome guys, whatever your forte is.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, that shit not tangible to me. That, like, to me. And it shouldn't be tangible. You like, yeah, usually it's motivation. Like, damn, I'm going to beat up one day, I'm going to do this one day. But the idolization of that shit is just, it's a sickness. It's a real deal disease. To me, like, bro, I hate it. Like, bro,
it's understandable, but I can also understand I can understand your perspective because you have some individuals that they've seen that or have never touched it, and they know nothing else. So again, it's not more so of a lack of they know like there's something else. It's just like the way their mind is wired at the current moment. It's just like, I want that. That's what I've been fed.
So Pete.
So it really depends. It really depends on like what you was brought up around. But I do agree with you. To the people that do know better, and still just want like the materialistic shit. Nah, you just stupid. I wouldn't say selfish, but
it's stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Like, it's okay to be inspired.
Yeah,
like, nothing's wrong with being inspired, bro. I don't care what you're inspired by in this life. Let that shit inspire you, bro. Everybody, inspirations and music just be different, you know?
Yeah.
Then it's like, okay, what I can't stand is when people deify these celebrities. You know, that's just like, man, that's, bro, I would never understand that, dog. I swear. Like, don't, that's some off the wall shit to me. But that's just the world we live in. Like,
yeah, unfortunately.
Like, you know what I love to see on social media?
What?
When something happens with celebrities, right? Then you got millions of people on one side of the argument.
And another to go.
She did this, and she was right because she did this, and this, that, and the third, and he ain't shit, and blah, blah, blah. You got the another million or so people.
Fact.
Man, y'all don't even know the story, this, that, and the third. That man ain't do this, and this, that. It is just,
like, little do y'all know, neither y'all know the story.
Bro, when fans collide, it's probably like the funniest.
Oh, yeah.
But that shit is hilarious. That shit, man.
To me, dog, that shit is really funny because it's just like two idiots screaming at each other saying we know this person like that just off of social media shit and a couple tweets and
they don't.
Yeah, it's like, yeah,
shit be so
you know nothing. You truly know nothing.
You know, it'd be even funnier when the celebrities who was just fussing, right, end up right back together, end up right back on cool terms, and all that shit just go away. I'm like, that'd be that bullshit, man.
I mean, dog, I think some of them plan that shit for real. I truly think some of them do plan that shit. It just be like, say, I got an album coming out. The sophomore one didn't do that great. I'm gonna need your assistance.
Let's see this junior album.
Yeah,
I feel like, this is the way I see it. You know, and drawing back, pulling back the fishing rod. You know what I'm saying? About not judging when you are. You know, I was talking to a friend of mine. You know, real cool. She doing her thing. Whenever I talk about where I'm at in my life, with my profession, with my career, all the goals I have set for myself, you know, she always question herself and be like, you know, damn, should I be doing more? And it's just like, she told me that, and I was like, nah. Like, do what you feel you got to do at your own pace. Because, bro, our paths is two different things. Like, she went ahead and did the 4-year college thing, but she's so involved with school. Student by the president, bro. She got a lot of shit going on. Like,
sound like she heavily connected.
Mentorship, got the community service hours. She got her school jumping right now, bro, with the SGA shit. So it's just like, she doing her thing. Involved, 4.0. Like, bro, just accolades, achievements. I'm like, I wish I could be doing what you doing. I took the community college route, you know what I'm saying? Still very educated, still very profound. all that stuff like that. So I just so happy to get in my profession early because I was able to do so. You know, and it's again, so it should be like when I tell her that, it's like, look, I appreciate that you inspired by me, but understand I'm just as inspired by you. You know what I'm saying? And that's I feel like it kind of goes deeper because in this day and age, we so afraid to tell somebody that, damn, bro, you inspire me.
That's a true statement. That is a very true statement.
Like, we are so afraid to tell someone, damn, in a way, I admire you, bro. I like the way you handle yourself. I like the way you, because then that gets construed with dick ride. That get twisted and fucked up. That get real jumbled with like dick riding, jocking. Whatever you said. All that shit, it's just like, but in a nutshell, bro, like, that's what it is. It's okay to be inspired, bro. It's okay to be motivated. It's okay to be, like, for some shit to light a fire in you.
Nah, facts.
You know? But never look down on yourself and be like, damn, I should be here and I should be there. You know? Like, it don't matter how old you are, how young you are, none of that shit. You could be inspired by anybody, bro.
Nah, dog, to go off of what you said, like, I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. Now, I'm not going to say I haven't told an individual within my family that, like, yeah, I say it's recent. I say it's like recently, like a couple months back. I told him straight up, like, regardless of whether you know it or not, I had no brothers, and y'all was like the closest thing that came to the shit. And I kind of like y'all were really like the first. I can't say the N word. God dang, y'all were the first individuals within my family that I saw that was actually doing this shit. So I was like, okay, let me follow these people. And again, I can't believe I'm saying this. I give credit when due. Charles put me on with a lot of stuff as far as like with this audio shit, and more so just pushing me to like be like, say, yeah, I know you tired, but nigga, I don't give a fuck. You still got some shit you gotta do. This something you say you wanna make a career out of. You gotta put the work in type shit.
Right.
Also with some other conversations that I can't say on public, but yeah, like definitely let the people you admire, dog, just let them know, like, say, like, whether you know it or not, you really have helped me out, and that can help them out in a way also. So
right. I don't know, being younger, I guess, relatively, what, 20-ish?
Yeah, we in our early 20s, bro.
20s.
We just got outed.
Yeah.
We literally just got outed.
In my humble opinion, I feel like I got told to see all the other day. Like, I guess we was getting all the profiles to get the follow social media thing, all the social media push. And so that's pretty much X, like, you know, tell me about yourselves, like, you know. And what I said was, I'm a person. I know.
Give them a brief summary.
Give me a real brief summary.
Brief summary.
So here we are. I am PBK, right? That's
you already know.
This is this.
Y'all know the man.
Y'all already know. I might come off as flamboyant, real courageous, mouthful, you know. But on the outside of this, I'm Kaja. Long story short, that's it. I'm just regular Kaja. But you know, that's what I'd rather be. I learned a long time ago that it's best to work from behind the scenes, and it's okay to inspire and mentor and guide folks. Like, I really wish you was here, because that's really like my little dude. It's really like my JR. Dane, I met Dane probably like 2 years ago, probably now. And ever since I met him, he just kind of gravitated under my wing. And like, he grew. I was about, like, just to watch him grow up and watch him like mature in his own way with life, decision making. I mean, females, that's a learning process, but
yeah, you just got
always come to me like for advice for how should I go about this, how should I go about that. And for somebody to trust you like that, for somebody to ask like some real dead advice, and for them to listen to it, I was like, damn, bro, you mean something to somebody.
Yeah. So
never feel like what you're doing in this world is all for nothing, because trust, believe somebody's watching you. Like, no matter what you're doing, it could be the good, the bad, the ugly. It's like, it's never what you do, in my humble opinion. And this is coming from a person who growing up, I grew up pretty rough. I didn't grow up in the best environment. So it's just like growing up, your role models are probably people who live in the wrong type of lifestyle. But how they live their lifestyle is, their morals, who they are is like people. Outside of that, that's the shit that really sit up here and that damn, like, okay, you ain't gotta do what they're doing, but damn, bro, if you have the man or woman that these people are, yeah, you could be somebody in this world, bro.
No,
you just gotta make the right decisions.
It's a journey though, bro. It's definitely a journey.
Yeah, for sure.
Just more so, again, you talk about doing that also while trying to figure out who you are as a person and what impact you want to have.
Mm-hmm.
That's a daunting task. That, again, I feel as if you're definitely following your journey than I am. In that aspect, it's just more so understanding. Well, again, I already know the person I want to be. Is just more so taking the steps towards that and not constantly stumbling. Again, understand that's part of being human. Can't help it. It's unfortunate, but yeah. But you gotta think about that. Trying to do right. Things you want to try out, but again, we already know the first response is no, don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, individuals who are not in a position to speak on what you're trying to do, trying to give advice. It's like a skier. It's like a national skier trying to tell LeBron James how to drive to the hoop.
Let's see, what we call it, Monday morning quarterback.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. All right, before I get to that. Start from the top. Like the iceberg of what you said. Stumbling. In your life, how many times have you stumbled?
I lost count.
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely lost count.
But how many times have you gotten up?
Every single time.
Every single time.
Mom ain't raised no bitch.
And plus one. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's okay to stumble. All that to say, bro, it's okay to stumble. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't sit up here and be like, damn, I stumbled. I'm going to just fall and lay here and just roll over and just let life do what it do. Nah. There's a lot of shit in this world I can't deal with a quitter. Never. Because when you give up, you die. Some way, shape, or form. Some part of you dies once you give up.
But that, and I also feel as if more so me and you, we definitely harder on ourselves than we are like the average person. I definitely feel that way too.
Oh, yeah. You got to be your...
So, we definitely hold ourselves to a certain standard.
Yeah.
To where niggas still like, nah, you just trying to do the most. It's like, nah.
I'm doing what I got to do.
Yeah.
Handle business. That's the way I always tell myself, Like, doing this, like, one thing I've learned, one thing I always preach to people around me is like, they always say you got to be your own best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And equally, you have to be your own biggest critic. Right? You hold yourself to this standard, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm just here,
constantly,
I'd be like, bro, you got to get your shit together. So since we here, we know we could be here. All right, next time we do this shit, we got to be here. We got to get somewhere.
Facts.
And then we just keep building on that.
Building.
You really hit that apex and you feel like, all right, I got this shit down pat. Now let's get something else down pat. So it's just like, that's one of them things, bro. But never be afraid to stumble and fall, especially when going out into new ventures in this world. Like, you go fuck up, you go hit your head, stub your toe, whatever you do.
Just don't fall.
Yeah, just don't fall. Just don't give up. And if you do fall, get up. Like, don't be no turtle.
Sorry. Yeah, don't be a turtle.
Don't be a turtle.
Just don't get and just
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, them bitches be looking sad when they be doing that shit.
Nah, bro, get your ass up. Roll over. Like, physically roll the fuck back over, bro, and get up. Keep it pushing, I feel like, outside of that, though, and moving further down your list of what you were saying, what people see, the naysayers, you got to be very cautious of that.
Yeah.
Because the way we are as people, humans are sheep-like creatures. We do what the crowd do. You see one person run.
I got so what to say, Bobby. Let's say that.
You got one person that's running, another person run, then another person run. Everybody gonna start running.
I got an even simpler one for you.
Shoot.
We are dealing with creatures. We're not dealing with creatures of logic. We're dealing with creatures of emotions.
Freaking man. That's how I feel.
Simple
like
as that.
That is it's the whole monkey do, monkey see. It's the whole sheep thing. Like, it's the sheep of the world, bro.
No,
don't be no sheep.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, should I do this? You always hear no. But what about this and what about that? There's always the cons of the shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's always the cons. Then once you finally muster up the own, like in your head, like you could do it, you know, not giving a shit about the naysayers and nothing like that. It's either too little, too late. Somebody that already came up with the idea, the $1 billion idea you had in your head. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, too little, too late at that point.
The fear of fucking up.
You gotta be. It's okay, bro. It's okay to fail.
That's not a lot of people understand that shit, bro.
It's perfectly fine to fail. That's what I feel like, you know. And never let nobody sit up here and tell you like, are you a billionaire? So who was you to tell me how to not be a billionaire?
Facts.
Like, are you a this, that, and the third? Like, that's people be taking advice from people who have no type of expertise, no more expertise than what you have.
You talking to a motherfucker who rent about how to buy a house.
Amen. Bro.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you heard you say ouch, I'm just...
Ain't nothing wrong with renting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nothing is wrong. Nah, I'm just, again, it's just,
right.
Nothing wrong with the people renting.
Full disclaimer right there.
Nothing wrong with people renting.
You gotta get out the money, you gotta get out how you live. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
In a nutshell, like, I'm gonna talk to somebody who really... I'm gonna take advice, hardcore advice, and take it to heart from motherfuckers who know what they're talking about for real. I'm not just gonna sit up here and take no advice from... I'm not gonna take no advice on how to make milk from a motherfucker that make beer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not gonna sit up here and talk about and just hit me up. I'm not gonna take advice from motherfucker who out here wanting to be the plug.
Ooh.
And motherfuckers who actually is a plug.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
We're throwing out analogies like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, and this is a little personal tip right here.
We're urban podcast.
I had to check a close friend of mine. He was like, man, I need the hard evidence of this.
Now you need the hard evidence. While he's looking for his text messages, be sure to follow us at Procrast Podcast.
Always.
On TikTok, 504 Procrast Podcast.
So he sent me something from our TikTok.
Okay.
It's like, stay in school, says the drug dealer with 2 Hellcats in a mansion, and proceeded to say this true as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Negative. I would be less of a bro. I'd be less of a
partner,
comrade, whatever the fuck you want to call it. If I was to sit up here and let him think like that, you know? Because 9 out of 10 times, if that motherfucker still in the hood and you only got a good car to show for it, stand the third, bro, it's that bullshit. Don't fall for the okie doke. Don't fall for the glitz and the glamour because all that glitters ain't gold.
Okay.
You know? Like, I had to tell him, like, bro, they ain't rich for real. They ain't popping for real. 9 out of 10 times, the dude who that drug dealer or the plug, he plugged into another plug that's plugged into another plug and another plug and another plug who plugged into the source.
Y'all niggas basically prime America.
Y'all still working minimum wage, basically. Plus the risk put in, you out here selling drugs, you're risking life for them, selling nickels and dimes. Making what? $200 a day, if?
Yeah.
The amount of competition you really got out there for real. You know how many people got QPs and 1.5s and all that good stuff. It's just crazy. Like, I would never allow, in the misconception that's there, like, well, that's popping for real. That's crazy. That's bizarre to me, bro. I couldn't believe my partner sent me that, and that's like, that was real. That was his real.
I'm gonna pull you.
Process.
I'm gonna pull you. I'm gonna play the devil's advocate. Again, dog. Like,
go ahead, devil. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Nah. Again, like from what you said, it sounds like he knows better. Like, that's my main thing. You have a lot of individuals within this world that just do stupid shit, and when you ask them straight up, like, say, why you never go about this route, they'll be straight up like, I didn't even know there was a possible way. Right. So
who do it, like, basically doing it out of ignorance.
Mm-hmm. And again, that, and also again, it's your partner also understand that I had to learn this lesson. You gonna do what you gonna do, dog.
You're a grown ass man.
Yeah, you're a grown ass man. As long as you happy in this life, dog, and you feel as if you well protected, then do you, dog. Just don't bring that shit around me. It's simple. It's as simple as that. Again, I'm not saying this to judge your lifestyle or anything it is that you do, but I'm going to speak my mind as a partner should. Because if not, I'm nothing but a fucking groupie and a associate. So, and yeah, But nah, dog. Again, if that's the person he wants to be, dog, you can't get upset. Just be like, you spoke your piece. You tried your best. Okay, bro. Live your life. Simple as that.
I just told him what it was and what it wasn't. You know, don't fall for that misconception, bro. And that's what a lot in this world, based on, especially this younger generation, is misled by a lot of misconceptions of this world.
Mm-hmm.
And our perspective on things, like a lot of perspectives in this world have shifted. And that's what a lot of shit, marriage, love, counseling, who's rich, do, like being rich and wealthy, all those good things. You know, all that shit shifting, you know. But what's the right thing to be? What's the wrong thing to be? What's really rich out here? What's the best way to make money and what's not? I mean, in this day and age, bro, it's a million and one ways to make money, bro. Whenever you actually make your money, by all means, do your thing.
Facts.
But don't be deceived, bro. Don't fall victim to the okey doke. Like, that shit ain't what it seems. And that motherfucker with them 2 Hellcats and whatever, bro, fast money ain't never good money because fast money don't last.
Mm-mm.
Like, it's here today, going tomorrow, and the next week. You go to jail, the people come through, ill-gotten gains, all that shit for nothing. You know? So it's just like what it is for real. And I really had to sit up there and explain that to him. Like, you know, he a lot younger than me, so he hasn't really had that
experience, right?
Experience open his eyes up to what the world really is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he out there, he in that middle phase of just graduating high school and, you know, seeing what the world is for real. Like, kind of more so caught up in the material shit and just, you know, with females staying hot right now. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And
so he went behind the ears still. Okay, cool.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
pretty much. It's like, you know, don't be that way, bro. And sometimes you gotta let people learn for themselves.
Have faith your partner gonna grow out of it, dog.
That right, bro. But it's a learning curve. I just don't hope it don't take too long for him to get out of that curve. That curve a dangerous place.
You just got to be that person, dog. What I'm about to say, if you see him slacking, just be. Don't try and yank the nigga out the pothole. Just be giving him a nudge, like, hey, you know, there's another way. It's possible where you can go. I'm not telling you what to do, but you can easily just walk over here.
Yeah. Motherfuckers all I had to do, bro. Like,
yeah,
I'm gonna tell you, I can only open my mouth so much before I sit up there and be like, you know, all right, bro, do what you want to do. Like, do what you want to. You know what I'm saying?
Dog, it's a simple ass quote I always said at our old workplace, Home Depot. Let people be people. Let people be people.
Amen.
You can't do nothing about it, dog. Just let people be people. Worry about the shit that you can't control. Anything else, fuck it.
Hell yeah. I go to this club, bro. A monkey bar. We gotta hit that up one day.
A monkey bar.
Monkey bar. Dan birthday coming up too. I need him to hurry and make 21.
How about is that nigga even old enough for that shit?
We gotta get him.
Sorry, Dame. Forgot.
We gotta get him in there.
But I'm gonna get him shit face drunk.
You know what I'm saying?
Walt from the Procrast Podcast. I just wanted to let y'all know to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow all our social media channels at Procrast Podcast. We definitely want y'all to like, comment, subscribe, do whatever y'all have to do to keep to get involved with everything that has to do with the Procrast Podcast. We'll see y'all next time.
As soon as you walk in, it's like the neon light thing. Do what you wanna. I love it because it made me laugh. I was like, so that's what I do. What you wanna do, bro?
Thanks.
Like, can't nobody tell you no different, man. Cool, but never let some like actual good shit fall on deaf ears because you will condemn yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying know your shit from sugar. Definitely know sugar from shit because you don't, you just go fall for anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But definitely know the difference between some bullshit that's being told to you and some real shit that's being told to you. And I just really hope at the end of the day, he really knew that was some real ass shit. Not just because I sit at the opposite end of the spectrum with my work and my values, you know what I'm saying? But like, nah, like looking out as a real partner, what's real in this world and what ain't, what's tangible and what ain't, and what's some shit that's gonna last you and benefit you in the long run versus some shit that's gonna always have you paranoid and sitting in your living room. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, you understand at the end of the day, you put forth the effort to at least try to better the situation. Mm-hmm. You took the necessary steps.
Right.
You walked into the bus stop. If you want to get on the bus, that's on him or not. And you can't get upset at that.
Right.
You just got to be that. You just got to be that individual the way that the bus stop, if he does choose to get on the bus that day.
Right.
So, if that analogy even makes sense.
It does.
So, again, dog, I'm about to say, you going to be good.
Right.
Y'all going to be good, shit.
So I got a question, Mr. CEO, Mr. Boss Man.
What's up?
Otis. I got a question. So this whole procrastination thing, like, it's like a real pop, like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Press conference, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
What do you see this? What do you see this?
What do I see? As the Procrastinators Podcast?
Yeah.
In a few years, well, if I can predict, like, my partner on the side of me, I feel as if in a matter of 2 years we will be a local powerhouse. Definitely be a local powerhouse. After that, we will have a meeting, as we always do, because I don't make the decisions. I do not make the decisions. Nah, like, again, like, I'm talking to people right now. It is a group effort. Like, I always check with them before I move on anything else. Like, before I do anything, I want to make sure I'm not offending nobody, like, talking about it. If I am, try to explain to them the situation and all that, and at least not try and be like an asshole, because I know I can be. But, yeah, like, next 2 years, local powerhouse. After that, depending on, it's how y'all want to go about it. Again, I feel as if once we knock out the local shit, we should pretty much set. But if y'all trying to take over the world, then what the fuck is up?
No, it's like the whole. My favorite movie of all time is definitely Scarface. One of them anyway. Like, most iconic scene of all time. He do his thing. And, you know, you look up at the blimp.
The world is yours.
The world is yours. It's like. It depends, like, what is the world for you? Is the world the actual world, or is this world like just this confined space to you? Like, and it's like this definite space to you. Like, if it's the city to be local, to be statewide, to be region wide, like, you know.
I wouldn't even say. Well, again, local. Yes, a goal of mine is to definitely be locally known, and have some sort of effect as far as changing, how people from New Orleans support people from New Orleans. Not this current bullshit we got going on.
Catch it when I'm popping, huh?
Dick riding ass people. Let me stop. See, I'm catching myself now. Me personally, the goal is just for us to be able to monetize off of our images. Like, just simple. Like, I hate to use this word, but I'm gonna use it to my advantage. If we have enough clout, just, again, the group, yeah, it's cool. But if each of us are able to break off and do whatever we want, just off of just like, you Kaja. Oh yeah, I need to use you. Oh, we can use you for advertisement type stuff and make bread off this. At the end of the day, I'm trying to make sure not just me set myself up to be financially stable, but also my partners. Also, while building a platform, so let's say an individual that's within the city is not getting she feels as if she's not getting her due diligence. Provide the platform for her so that way she'll be able to showcase her God-given talent. So, again, that's my goal for it. It's just a podcast. I'm not giving y'all my life. That's private. Yeah, y'all not gonna understand if I told y'all it. So we just gonna leave it on that note.
It's just an old decrepit man, another young man body. That's all it is.
Man, you have to be wary of who you tell your goals to. I didn't believe that as a kid, but now it makes absolute sense. And as far as like energy output and what I actually want to respond to, again, I know I'm an asshole sometimes, but majority of the time it just be like I've made the personal decision not to entertain this conversation because it's a waste of my time. But yeah, this is the most I probably talked. This is the most I ever talked.
You know I'm gonna get it out you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I do. That's what I do best.
Yeah.
You know? I just feel like one day at a time. I feel like we get better with every episode that we do. You know what I'm saying? We always there, like, chemistry wise. You know, we always try to add new shit to our
repertoire.
To our repertoire, you know what I'm saying? But like the shit that work can just stick. But we tight. We want everybody here. Right now we firing on 50%. You know, I feel like
We still good. 50. I feel like I'm at 100.
We gotta do this more often.
I'm about to say.
We gotta tell them. We gotta tell them show up late more often.
Nah, we just not gonna tell them. We're gonna be like, oh man, we forgot to text you. We recording today. Walt not gonna show up though.
Oh yeah, for sure. But man, look, Pete, this is what I really thought.
What's up,
man? With everything that's going on, this right here, what we got going on. It's the shit, bro. I love it. I enjoy it. I love talking about it. Like shit that you do outside of your, what you do. Like,
outside of the podcast?
Outside of the podcast, like working, whatever you do, what's your profession, whatever. That shit cool. But man, we could get this comeback, be like, ooh, we recording this week.
Facts.
That should be that'd be that joy, boy. I'd be like, man, what to talk about?
Y'all niggas low-key be getting me excited. Y'all be like,
man, we gotta go talk that shit this weekend, man. And I just pray to God, bro, about that listening. Like y'all his and y'all feel us, bro, and y'all just keep supporting. Thank y'all for like the constant support and everything. That's like the dopest thing ever, to know that our voices are out there and that we're heard. People who listen to our podcast, they often hit me up and DM me, like folks that I know that I put on our podcast. And be like, bro, how old are y'all? For real? Bro, I sound like y'all like 30. Y'all got a little wisdom on y'all. Y'all boys funny. Y'all keep us engaged.
Yeah.
ESPN need to hit y'all up because y'all be giving some real deal sports takes and this, that, and the third. It's be like,
y'all be killing me with the sports takes in the group chat, bro.
Tough, bro. Like it'd be a good mix of everything, and really it's like it's powerful, man. And I love it, But it's like all these. It's a real great system, and we all are very important gears within that system.
Definitely.
And that's something I always try to remind Mr. CEO over here. Like, bro, it's like, as much as it's not no pyramid scheme type shit. You're not just the top dog and everybody else just bricks on a pyramid and just a base. Like, bro, it's a real fine-tuned machine. Everybody gives, bro, from our audio checks to our personalities to the smallest topics to the biggest topics.
To the studio we at.
To the studio we at, man. Shout out to our big man for sure. For all.
What's the proper name? Because I see it on Instagram and I don't want to be saying it wrong, dog, when I tell niggas for real. Ground Floor Studios. We ain't going to tell y'all the address because, again, y'all niggas weird nowadays. Ground Floor Studios. Look the shit up.
Real talk. It's just like, we appreciate everybody who really support us, who push us, who love us, and be like, y'all, we some lazy motherfuckers, and y'all, we always grateful that y'all come and be lazy with us and y'all procrastinate with us, bro. Like, always. So, man, whatever comes, and I'm grateful for everything that comes, that positive of this shit.
Facts.
Like, eventually, I know we gonna be the shit citywide.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who really fucking with us for real?
We ain't even competition with niggas, dog.
No, not at all.
We just trying to get better. We trying to be the better version of ourselves.
That's like the trench shit,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like being in the trenches for real. Region wide. That'd be pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie, that'd be pretty dope, man. I got a lot of friends out there who are on like college campuses and shit like that. I gotta get in touch with them because I know they gonna help us network well.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, and the world is definitely our oyster.
Facts, bro. Facts.
And I just appreciate everything that's going into this, man. And I know people gonna be dimming us like, oh, we appreciate y'all too, and this, that, and the third. It's the heart emojis and the tear emojis and all that. But nah, man, it's like,
real.
Man, I love it. I love every bit of it, dude, and I wouldn't want to be doing it with anybody else, man.
I'm nah, dog. Like me and Walt was talking about that shit the other day. Is talking about, damn, nigga really progressed with the shit.
Yeah, y'all definitely.
We have definitely progressed with the shit. Again, not just me and him, but again as a whole, dog. Like whether y'all realize it or not, nigga was about to stop doing this shit. Nigga was legit about to stop doing this shit. Then y'all approached the nigga at work. Like Damon just kept hounding the nigga like, put us on the podcast. Put us on the podcast. I'm like,
bro, I'll never forgive you for like putting them on the episode before me though. You know that, right? I'm gonna take that one to my grave.
Dog, I promise you.
Look,
I promise you.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. To my grave.
Dog.
To my grave.
I promise you, during that entire time period, dog, we was just thinking like how we about to go about this shit. Cause again, we still got one original foe. And we was just like, how the fuck we about to go about this shit now? About he can't just be us two. We can't just talk about sports. Well, I was like on certain topics, he wasn't budging. I was like,
honestly,
I'm like,
out right there.
So I was like, all right, then come on, Again, my first thought was like, I'm gonna see how this shit go out. If you fucking with it and the chemistry right, I'm an ass nigga. Shit went right. I am cool. You like, dog, Kaja. I'm like, call him up.
No. I called y'all.
Nah, nigga, y'all called. We called you after we recorded. We recorded, nigga. This was back when we was recording in the bedroom. Fuck you, be.
Nah, that's not the way I remember it.
Oh my god.
Continue.
Long story short.
That's not the way I remember it.
I'm trying to remember. Like, nah, the first.
Bro, I was at Home Depot, and Dan was like, "I should be hooping." Nah, man, I got to record with more than my mom. They put me on a podcast. I looked at Dan, and I'm like, Lord, but then so I stepped to the side.
This nigga came to the Garden Center
Bro,
and everything.
Like, say, son, like, what you on? Like, what you mean? How you not gonna put me on a podcast, bro? Sorry, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I put my foot in the door.
He did.
I ain't gonna lie. I put my foot in the door way before they open it, bitch. I ain't even lying to you, dog.
Nigga was definitely thinking about Andrew way before, but I was just thinking like, what the fuck we got now? Let's try and mesh this shit up. What's up? Oh, about it, whatever this is we got right now, try and mesh that shit up, make it look nice to where it's presentable and shit, and let's just stay afloat. Y'all ass came. I was like, okay. Kai's like, oh, this nigga is intelligent. Okay. Damon, he's gonna be Damon, as we know.
Little brother. My special child.
LB.
Nice, bro.
You think so?
Yeah,
What you think it is?
Shoot, it's the procrastinators. What you talking about?
Procrastinators.
Yeah, bro. A group. It was a group effort.
The group effort.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Morris.
Ain't tripping hard, bro.
What? I'm the one getting the follows. I'm the one getting all the views. They coming to see me. Me. So continue to see your boy PBK. Gotta follow all our channels on all platforms except for TikTok. 504 Procrast Podcast. That's our TikTok.
It's just like, okay, nigga got some shit now. Nigga actually got some shit. Again, it was more so to the point. Again, as far as the sports, everybody was knowledgeable on the shit. I'm like, I'm just sitting back. Like, if y'all go back, there's definitely a lot of episodes where I don't say shit.
Bro, we like borderline.
ESPN.
We like Undisputed Junior.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's the sound effects we're gonna have to add to it. Walter, how?
But man, like, no cap.
We've come a long way. Definitely come a long way.
You know, I had a conversation with someone last night. They were like, man, when you finish what you're doing, you're the process, you gotta celebrate. Like, nah, I won't celebrate. Like, what you mean? Like, have you realized how far you can? And like, I'm about to give you this tidbit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You realize how far we came, bro. Legit, I really remember cramming up in your room. You turn another fruity ass blue LED light,
bitch,
and we get the recording,
bitch.
So it's just like, and it's like, man, we used to be in there just recording, talking our shit, bro, chilling, kicking it. Now we here,
facts,
studio, and it's just like
shit only getting better. Nigga definitely about to get more business. Ooh, they might hate me. They definitely might hate me on how I'm about to start giving more responsibilities.
You giving me shit. That's all right. See. Anyway,
nah. Like, definitely, like, you are to be honest, when it comes to like how a nigga move about shit, you're the main thing I think about.
Catalyst? Me?
No, not a catalyst as far as like, nah, like more so with you pursuing your goals and everything, dog, and you actually hitting shit as you fucking go. It's like, I won't fuck up his momentum. This nigga's doing exactly what the fuck he want to do. I don't want to put too much on nigga. Like, you don't realize how much nigga, like, you definitely play a key role as far as like how nigga go about shit.
I mean, always tell you, bro, and it's like serious shit when I be like, it ain't never personal, it's business.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean it, like, bro. Like, and it ain't gotta be no serious shit. That's how I go about everything.
Yeah.
A lot of shit ain't never personal. It's just business. How would I handle business in this particular moment? You know? Because a lot of times our personal feelings really got us real fucked up sometimes. We let our heart do the thinking.
Yeah.
That's my partner. That's my brother. I love that boy, man. This and the third. I'm going to give him a mulligan. But nah, bro. You need some shit done? Tell me you need some shit done. Tell us you need shit done.
I ain't even yelled at y'all like talking about it.
You ain't gonna yell at me.
I ain't even. Nah, bro.
Fucking with you.
Shit. Walker tell you them early. Even EJ can tell you from early days. Oh, I was,
Napoleon, huh?
I wouldn't be like, hey, bitch, do this. Like, nah, I wasn't doing that. Nah.
Luke, at me. I am the captain of this boat.
Boy.
Yeah, there's you.
Nah, dog. You think I was doing shit now, bro? Nah, nigga, back then, it was like, at this point, I'm still glad. Oh, shout out to EJ, the nigga that made all our logos. Yeah, bitch. What's your ad? We gonna put that shit in the link in the description. I can't repeat that shit back, G.
I gotta get with E. I need a personal logo.
Nah, facts.
I need that.
Look for all his art, the Museum of Art, New Orleans.
And by the way, E's always present.
Facts.
He's just very introverted.
And man, just sit in the background. I'm gonna start calling that man a shadow man.
He the rush.
Shadow man.
Shout out to E, man. He the rush shadow man. Real talk. I say I be behind the scenes, but not that folks really be behind the scenes with it.
Y'all, ooh boy.
I can't wait to see get our first episode.
Yeah. I'm about to say y'all. I think y'all was that missing link.
Think so?
Y'all was that missing link.
We'll see.
Nah.
Hey,
I'm not even talking about the talking aspect. I'm not even talking about like this right here. Not even that. I'm just talking about like the procrastinators as a whole and how niggas go about moving with shit. And as far as like how you can set up certain systems to get shit done. Mm-hmm. She makes shit a lot easier. Prime example, when she hit y'all niggas up saying Grand Risings, I need all y'all to send me the information for
borderline secretary. Yeah?
I wouldn't say nah, bro.
Yeah, but she get it done.
Facts.
But man, I see it like this, dude. We came for it's a long road ahead.
Much
more.
But
we well on our way with everything that's going on, man. Mm-hmm. I just feel like it can't. Shit, bro. The ceiling could definitely the ceiling is definitely high, but we just gonna keep getting higher and higher until we break the ceiling and we bust into another ceiling.
And then break that bitch.
Yeah, really break that one.
And then next one, break that bitch. We just gonna be breaking shit.
Man, look.
I think that's
we doing the damn thing, bro. Yeah. You know,
we can close out on that shit.
Think so?
We can close out on that shit, dog.
For sure.
So you go. Nah, you go. Dog, I already beat you once.
Oh, go ahead. All right, so shit, man, that's pretty much it, bro. We got a long road ahead of us, but we definitely came from a far road, bro. From the originals,
Fatty and Roids,
to the revamp. To the revamp group, you know what I'm saying? We here, and we definitely here to stay, and we definitely here to prosper, man. So again, thank y'all for joining, our little segment. Of course, you got your man Zilla. You got your boy PBK live and on the mic. Mm-hmm. Hope y'all enjoyed the segment, man. Make sure y'all tune in and y'all get this episode, man. See y'all later, man.
Go Rams. Fuck the Bengals.
Damn.
The fuck you still doing here? Go subscribe to the channel. Yeah.